Rich Voss on stage. It's always different, always new material. Come to the brokerage. Guarantee you'll have a good time.
This Friday and Saturday. BrokerageComedy.com. Bobby, you got anything?
No, I had Seattle, but Patrice played there, so my gig got canceled.
What? What happened?
Patrice did a show there, and all of a sudden my gig's canceled.
He called me from
No, what?
Yeah.
What's that about?
I don't know. He called me. He sent me a text message about how awful it was, and then I was supposed to be there next week. You promoted it last week, and now I got a call. It's canceled.
Why? Did they give you a reason?
Yeah, they said it was a big fat gorilla actually came in and wrecked the room. So
well, these clubs are just crazy.
I don't know. Yeah,
there's a club in Baltimore, real quick. They make the feature acts, the middle acts, buy tickets, sell them, and the profit they make from selling them is what they get paid for the weekend.
Oh,
these clubs
God.
just
Who does that?
The Baltimore, one of the clubs there, the Outlet or something. They're just ruthless. And Patrice called me.
Just buy my CD, just the tip. iTunes, Amazon. Seattle's canceled.
We're going to XM, so we'll see you here tomorrow unless you're coming over to XM.
Let's go to Patrice O'Neal. Patrice.
Hello.
Hey.
Now, at the end of the first half of the show, Bob Kelly acknowledged or stated that he can't do his Giggles gig in Seattle because he got canceled, and he thinks it has something to do with the fact that you were there, last week or so?
Well, last week wasn't a phenomenal, didn't turn out too good.
What happened?
Did you not have a lot of people there, or your show didn't go good?
Did we wake you up, Patrice?
No, I'm just trying to get my life together right now.
No. Which
It's not going to happen in one break.
which intersection you going to today? The one by the 59th Street Bridge, or?
Wait a minute. Easy with the panoramic abuse. I just trying my life together right now.
Yeah, panoramic. Yeah, we've been up for 5 hours. I think Patrice has been up for 5 minutes.
Wait,
This
Patrice,
was not a fair fight.
What happened in Seattle? Was it with the shows didn't go good, or the small crowds? You didn't get radio, or what?
No, the crowd there. No, I did radio or whatever. It wasn't. It's just whatever. I did radio and everything, but it had nothing to do with it. It had something to do with the guy. The guy that owns the club is a gigantic dick. Like, that dude is the worst human being in the history of clubs. He doesn't have wait staff.
Nope.
He puts you in the shitty inn, but the shitty inn is called. It has the executive shitty inn. The Best Western. Milan.
Yeah.
And he doesn't. He tries to run the club all by himself, and the biggest thing he does is he doesn't pay anybody, any of the other acts. Like, he doesn't pay the feature, he doesn't pay the opener, the fucking host, and he has them kind of brainwashed out there, and into kind of protecting him. So what ended up happening, hilariously, is he pays you cash in rubber bands, right?
Yeah, Terry, his name is.
Yeah.
What do you mean he pays you in rubber
And
bands?
he's a Mormon, too,
All
the guy's a
cash.
Mormon.
Oh, he's a complete dick. And he paid me in cash. He ended up overpaying me, but I didn't know it at the time. I just took the stupid money and got out of there. And come to find out, he gave me like a G too much. So I said, Lord have mercy. I'm keeping this money. But that cheap cocksucker, he found that shit within, but he let me out of Seattle. So I'm out of Seattle with his dumb money, so he starts MySpacing me. Of course I don't answer, but then he MySpaces my PA guy. So it's like, all right, we go over the money. But I said, let's fuck with this guy. We got to. There's no way he can get this without bothering him. So he sends an email to my guy, and I told him, send an email back just where he goes, hey, I gave him $1,000. I was like, just send an email back and say, are you sure? With question marks. Just to get them all fucked up. So basically, I fucked with for a while, but I ended up giving the money to, my PA guy, so it's thing. But I heard, Bobby, that you couldn't do the gig because you said they said it wasn't worth the money. That's what I heard. I didn't hear it was like And that's the only reason
I don't know.
I gave him the money really quickly.
But they booked Bobby already, so why would they turn around and say...
Did somebody finally send them a tape?
Wait a minute. I heard that it was a mutual thing.
I was in fucking Guatemala, dude. I just got back.
Did you already buy your plane tickets? You must have bought them already. If it's
this is the thing is I was trying to buy it last week and the week before, and he was like, they were trying to, you always get the press if I have to come in and do press the day before. So he kept saying no. And then I guess he called up and was like, look, wait till the next week. We'll see how this weekend goes or some shit. And we'll see. I might not even be open next week.
Oh, really?
That's what he said.
He's having a tough time.
And then I got a call yesterday that they don't know what's happening.
Oh, the club might close?
I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know if they're gonna be. I don't know if he was just saying that to be a dick or
I'm there in November.
And then he said,
he's the worst.
And then he said, and then I get a thing yesterday that they're gonna reschedule or cancel. I don't know. Cancel the date. I don't know. So
yeah, because you know what the guy did for the G, which is what made me. Just end up giving the money back. Like, I was going to get the money back, but he was going to go, well, we'll use that money as a down payment for Robert Kelly's gig. So,
well, he pays in cash?
Yeah.
He pays in a shoebox.
Jesus.
Wow.
And he fucked up bad. And then he wrote me this MySpace. I don't even see it, but he wrote me a MySpace that actually it said, listen, I need that money back right away because I got to pay my rent, and it'll just help me break even for the weekend.
Dude, what the fuck? You guys don't need this shit. That's what amazes me. Like at this stage in your career, you're still dealing with guys like this.
I'm booking myself now.
Did we have problems with him at all, Terry in Seattle?
Giggles?
Yeah, was he okay with us?
He's just a weirdo.
Yeah.
A weirdo.
He does. He
Kenny's calling him a weirdo.
You did Giggles too, huh?
Not this time, but the time before I did Giggles.
That blows. You guys got to deal with this crap.
I didn't know the guy. It's supposed to be the main club out there, but he has a lot of the guys brainwashed. They don't pay him, and the first thing when as a comic, the worst sign to begin a gig is when a comic picks you up.
Yeah.
In his car.
Kenny wants a mic badly. Yes, Kenny.
He doesn't pay the openers. He doesn't pay the features.
He doesn't pay
and Patrice is right. He makes the comic pick you up at the airport.
What comic?
I rented a car.
The opener.
The opener has to do double duty.
Oh and he doesn't pay them. It's they do it for stage time. The guy's a one-man operation. He collects the money at the door, then he runs behind the bar, then he goes serve drinks.
I understand.
Hold on, cheapness.
But I understand that there's clubs like this out there, but it amazes me that this is like what Patrice said, the top club in Seattle.
Well, make my day, Joe.
I did a shithole 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
I did a shithole outside of in Grand Rapids, Dr. Grins. It's a fucking shit. They charged me for food. I go, I'm the fucking headliner. They go, well, you got to pay for food. They go, I get into town. They go, you got to do morning and afternoon radio. I go, nobody told me that. I'm not your fucking. The host, like Patrice says, they got the host picking you up at the airport, cleaning tables, seating people. He was driving around.
Is that Rich?
Yeah.
Well, Rich, he kept saying to me, this guy, the first thing he says to me, holy shit. He didn't speak to me the whole time. Like, we didn't talk. We didn't talk. He didn't say, hi, welcome to Giggles. Thank you. He didn't say shit to me.
What's wrong with this guy?
But he kept saying, Rich Voss really spoke highly of you.
Well, yeah.
And I called Rich from there like, Rich, are you good friends with this fucking guy?
No, it's just everywhere I go, where people go, what comics, they go, well, I always say Patrice O'Neal. They ask about
what
a comic.
What about the rest of us, you fucking selfish cunt?
Because first of all, you don't need anybody to plug you.
I just wanted you to say that.
Okay. And all right, so, Patrice, and he goes, who's going to do numbers here? And I say Patrice.
You obviously don't like Patrice. That's the only reason you're mentioning his name.
It's the club without
Why
the
would
guy.
you put Patrice in this situation?
Well, first of all, Patrice could be
Patrice
working.
is a big star. He was in the paper the other day holding a cute puppy.
He could be in the Taj Mahal and Patrice would fuck it up. what I'm saying is,
pure asshole.
listen, the club, the comedy room itself is a good room. Right, Patrice?
Yeah, Patrice, you said the crowd were good, though.
Patrice.
I'll go back to Seattle in a minute, but not under the circumstances.
Of course.
Yeah, it's a good room.
Patrice, I gotta ask you, and I learned something about you. So I'm reading the Sunday papers. I see you all pimped out, and you got an adorable puppy in your hands. What the hell? And then I asked Jimmy and these guys, and they're like, "No, man, he's really into this, these animal rights and stuff."
Yeah, I'm a big. You've heard.
I had no idea.
Yeah. Well, I've talked about it on your show before. We've had long discussions about it.
Really?
I'm just weird like that. I got a animal.
I remember that.
I love animals, and not in that way.
We finally found your
but,
soft spot. Is what I'm thinking.
It is my soft spot.
We didn't think you had one.
Like this horse dying is just. I
Hilarious.
couldn't even watch the clip of it.
Really?
Hey, did you see that special on HBO On Demand for the woman who started PETA? It's great.
I didn't see that yet. I saw one.
Really
They're just terrible, man. I'm not saying kill the jockeys. They treat the jockeys like dog shit too. They make men way no more than babies,
Yeah.
And they ride these horses into the front, and it's just watching. It's just I can't deal with it. I'm not as bad now because I just distance myself from the whole animal thing because it bothers me so much,
But
So
you're not,
you're
not an activist. You'll wear leather and eat red meat and stuff, right?
I'm not one of these sociopaths at all. I just. I'm not. Put it this way: I don't eat veal because I found out how they make veal.
That's
and I'm like, fuck.
Same reason I won't eat lobster because they have to cook it alive. There's certain things you just don't eat.
What about suckling pig?
Bobby wants him to take a bite. Oh.
Yeah.
Like you see that footage when they make. You ever see that footage when they take
guy, I just want to say quick, man. I hope it doesn't start to circulate that this guy canceled you because of me. It could have been, but I heard it was a mutual thing. But Bobby, let me tell you, dude. I don't know if you need the money, but you fucking will be so much happier not being in that club.
Yeah.
Seattle is fine. The people need some comics that have an edge to them over there. The city's just, that kind of city. It's only 100,000. White people over there. Oh, by the way, Opie, a good friend of yours, and I'm going to say quote unquote, because I don't know, but he's BJ.
Yeah, BJ Shea.
Yeah, he loves the
He
show.
said, I did the show, and he says, hello, he's a great friend of yours and the whole thing. So, I don't know that.
No,
but
BJ
he said that.
BJ's the real deal. We kind of worked together with Brother Weeze back in the day in Rochester.
Yeah, he mentioned Brother Weeze, so I'm just making sure. But
no, he's all right, man.
I would go back to Seattle to do comedy.
Yeah, it's a great
and
city.
I don't think that the Pittsburgh Improv, where I am this weekend, is going to be anything like that. It's going to be fantastic. I hope.
And also tomorrow night, Stand Up New York on the Upper West Side, doing that animal thing with Voss and a bunch of guys.
Actually, I cannot do it.
Dude, you were the big promotion in the paper. You and the puppy.
I can't do it. This is breaking news.
Patrice, can I just say something? I know you love puppies and animals, but you have a problem. You had a problem for a minute buying puppies. What
do you mean?
You would just buy a puppy.
Yeah,
and then give it away.
Yeah, I had a fetish thing where any girl I had in my life at the time, I'd buy them a puppy so that they could take care of it.
Do you ever hear of Kay's Jewelers?
Well, I love dogs, so I just buy them. Everybody loves puppies, so they buy a puppy, and then I'll be with them, and I can see the dog and kind of love it, but not be really, have to worry about it.
What a selfish asshole.
I know. Happy Valentine's Day. Here's that bouquet of puppies.
Why don't you buy her pot and some pans?
Hey, I want to eat your pussy. Here's a life.
Yeah, you deal with this for 15, 17 years.
Yeah. Jesus.
They could solve the dog problem by just making dogs that look like puppies their entire lives, and then no one will throw them out in the backyard after a couple of years.
Well,
and they're all cute.
The dog that was in the paper, by the way, is the poor dog is one of those abused pit bulls, and they had no one really wants. And the saddest thing in the world, and I'm ready for this one, is they said black dogs do not get adopted as much as
that's because they steal.
Are you kidding me?
That's not true.
Hey, Hey, ask Joe Rogan about this guy. Ask Daniel Tosh about this guy. He's public enemy #1, this dude, in comedy world.
The Giggles guy. Okay.
Just please, that's all. So, but yeah, Bobby. So I'm sorry.
Nah,
you know.
well, it sounds like it's a fucking favor now. So fuck it. I love Seattle.
You'll never regret not doing that particular club.
All right.
But I'll give you the 300 you was making.
All right, that's fine.
All right, thank you, Patrice.
Well, thank you. And
Pittsburgh Improv this weekend.
Pittsburgh, yes.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You want to try that joke again?
What
Excuse
joke?
me?
You want to do the joke again?
Y'all finish your little white meeting.
I have a question for boss, though.
Thanks,
Why are
Patrice.
you not doing traveling virus show?
Don't even try to fucking be funny.
I'm not asking you.
Well, if I'm not doing this, because then yes, I am.
No, you're not. Okay.
Oh, I'm not?
I've heard you're not, but I'm not fucking with you.
I don't know.